Hello, everybody. In today's video, I would have loved to share with you the date of me going to China, but to be honest, there's still no date, still non-existent. So yeah, what I thought I could share with you is how I'm preparing for something that I'm actually not even sure of is going to happen. Which sounds a little bit crazy because I have been saying that I'm going, which is partially true because I already have a job there. But yeah, still waiting for the visa. It's taking a very long time. My biggest fear is just that the situation in the Netherlands surrounding COVID is just unacceptable to them, and that they will choose to keep me here. And what could happen then is that the school will lose their patients as well, and I I don't have the job anymore. And then I'm led to the choice whether I'm still proceeding this or just giving up. And I just don't know because I've for a year I have been, or over a year I've been kind of working on this, doing courses on becoming an English teacher, learning Chinese a little bit. 我叫傅以斯，我是荷兰人。跳舞和唱歌是我的最喜欢的爱好。我是28岁，我想去中国。And that's partially how I'm preparing for that. What I wanted to share with you guys here is how I prepare for the unknown and how I stay sane in that. On one hand, I actually am really happy and grateful that it is still so uncertain. Because I know myself when I have plans. What often happens is that I forget about my surroundings, my reality, and all that kind of stuff, and I'm busy with preparing, and sometimes it doesn't even matter whether my preparations or my fantasies, usually even more, are helpful to me. It just makes me flee out of reality. It doesn't make me use my plans or ideas to flee reality, you know? It's like, okay, I don't have to face this now because I'm gonna go then, and things will change and stuff like that, as if things change by themselves, which partially they do. But it also takes our responsibility and our presence to make them change. And by this whole adventure and not knowing what's gonna happen and whether it's really gonna happen, I'm really pushed to stay present in now and make something of my day now, and also not flee what is happening now. I just got a lot of space to reinvent myself, to look within, which I am very grateful for. I feel I'm, for the first time, really getting to know myself and what I really feel and what I really need. I get to spend a lot of my time with my family and healing some wounds there, which were also very important for me, because if I'm going to China and take those wounds with me, I will attract the same situations there that I don't want to create, I don't want to recreate. That's just a process that nobody can ever take away from me again. And that's so valuable. I'm certain that, or not completely certain, but I'm partially certain that I didn't flee because there was no possibility to flee. It's a little bit cold in here, so there is just no possibility to flee. I cannot change these things in an instant anymore, which I usually tend to do in the past. That I tried to fix these things very quickly in the external world and then face the same issues in the other situations because these things were within myself. The last year, as I said, it's really been about just facing that and facing my own emotions and accepting them, just letting them be, letting them speak for themselves. And yeah, it's just so valuable. And it also helped me cope with just the uncertainty because, man, I thought I knew what uncertainty was, you know. I thought I had lived with a lot of uncertainty because of not always having regular income, not having a lot of money. I always lived in houses that I couldn't stay that long in. So I thought, yeah, I'm prepared for this. And in a way I was, but still I learned so much about uncertainty and accepting that and accepting the roles that other people play in that and still try to be grateful for the things that happen, even though they happen in a way that you either didn't expect or that you hope would turn out differently. And for me, that's very important because I think if you keep resisting those things in life, life can be pretty hard. And you also become super rigid and controlling over others. And that is just something that I just don't want to be like. And of course, we always control each in a way. If it happens, then of course it's okay. I mean, I'm human. We're not perfect. We're made to be flawed and made to learn. So, in this process of not really being certain of going to China, I still prepare as if I am going to China. And this actually helped me gain so much. because because of this plan, even though I don't know if it's gonna happen, I've met people who speak Chinese. I've made some language buddies, which I think is pretty cool. I'm learning about teaching, which is also something I always been wanting to explore. In the summer, I've been doing some activities with children because of that, and that make me so happy. And also, learning language is apparently something I really like because it helps me know or realize how other people think, and also it's very inspiring in my for my own writings because they use such different word combinations. And different words to describe something, and I think that's just super fascinating. So as long as I don't have a no, and as long as they're still busy with preparing and they haven't rejected me, I'm just still going for it and taking the possibility of being naive and blunt as it is. I mean, I can face the consequences of that. I think So yeah, was my ramble on that. And yeah, I don't know if what I said contributed to the title or what, because I just ramble these things, and this is what I wanted to say. But what the conclusion is, I don't know. You can make the conclusion for yourself. My conclusion is that I want to thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate that, especially if you made it till the end. Thank you. Bye bye, and hope to see you in my next video that I am in quarantine in China. Okay, bye bye.